So I got the news straight off the press. Quick update on this FinCEN flip-flopping that's been going on within the last couple of months. If you don't know, you should know. There was a law that was passed a couple of years ago, I think in 2022, the Corporate Transparency Act, that requires you, especially if you're a business owner, you must file an annual report with FinCEN. Basically, anybody that has 20%, I think it's what, 25% or more control of the LLC or corporation that you have filed, you have to file this report with the federal government. Why is this important? This is important because, number one, any filing of an LLC will usually done on the state level. So this is kind of Big Brother stepping in a little bit too far, that as they have been, especially with the last administration. And a lot of people, there's been a lot of lawsuits, there's been a lot of, conflicting information as to, when, because the filing was due, I think, in January 1st. We all had to file, or you were facing like 10,000, it was some crazy fines, okay? Or you could even face up to jail time. It was really crazy. So a lot of people have been kind of hesitant on filing because of the confusion with all these. There's over 10 different lawsuits. The last time I visited, two major ones is the Texas Top Cop Shop, and then there's another case, also as well, Smith versus Department of Treasury. So the quick update is on the 23rd, day before yesterday, the Supreme Court actually ruled that they were lifting the injunction of the Texas Chop Shop case. And of course, it made a frenzy. Everybody everywhere was talking about you have to file your FinCEN report and this and that, it's over. And that's completely false. And that's why you guys are here for the update. That is absolutely not true. There's actually two cases. And I'm going to get actually clear what happened with the Supreme Court, because that's not what they ruled. They did not rule that the FinCEN law is actually legal and can actually be enforced. That is not what they ruled. I'm going to get into that here in just a second. Number one, there's actually another case, Smith versus Department of Treasury, also in Texas, that still currently has an injunction from a district judge requiring us nationwide not to file this report. And if you actually go to fincen.com, they do say that all filings right now are all voluntary. There is no law that requires you to file this report yet because of all this confusion. And going back to the Texas Chop Shop case that the Supreme Court ruled on the 23rd, what they ruled was the Fifth Circuit judge is not able to rule that nationwide nobody has to file this. That's what they ruled. And they threw it back to the Fifth Circuit judge for arguments. And I think what's going to happen again, Fifth Circuit is going to go ahead and present their ruling. And if it's, favorable to whoever's party or whatever it is, the other party is going to decide and either go to the Supreme Court or they're going to hear the full case. They did not rule on the legality of the law. That's the point that I'm trying to make. They did not rule that the FinCEN law, the Corporate Transparency Act, is legal. They did not rule on that. Okay, all this confusion with all the news networks talking about that's what they ruled. That is absolutely not true. And the other case as well, what's really weird is Smith versus Department of Treasury also is an injunction that was given with a circuit court judge, and that also is in line to go to the Supreme Court. So I don't know if they're going to rule that similar to what they just ruled, that a district court judge cannot make a nationwide ban. So I don't know. There's a lot of confusion here. And as of right now, okay, if you're one of those people still on the sidelines, not wanting to file, you don't have to file, okay? You can still, there's over 10 plus cases that are out there regarding this matter. And again, there's still a lot of confusion. A lot of people don't really know what's going on. I truly do believe that you don't need to file. This is really ridiculous. The federal government is stepping in a major level like they've never been before. There has to be this separation between Fed and the state. There's laws out there, there's constitutions that, as far as corporations, these are things that are governed at the state level. You file your LLC at the state level. If you wish, and if you want to go ahead and get an EIN number, you can get that from a federal level. But as far as any kind of state filings, this law required anybody that had an LLC, you had to file this report, or you were going to have to face thousands and thousands and fines, and even legal fees, even potential jail time if you're not able to abide by this law. So this is it's just really crazy. It's turning into some for a limited time only. We've recently launched the Wealthy Middleman Masterclass, and this is my goal on trying to get you, if you're interested in becoming a business loan broker. This is a short introduction into the program. you'll be able to learn all the different products that are available in the marketplace. And if you don't know who I am, you should know. My name is Brian Mucklin-Sotieno, founder of Broker Solutions Academy. And our mission statement reads, I help business loan brokers and referral partners understand and simplify the various funding options and products that are available in the marketplace so you can properly serve their clients and stop the endless confusion, self-defeating, pointless rat race they're currently in and grow their business while maximizing profits by teaching them how to become a real business loan broker, not just a glorified referral partner. You heard that just right. I want to teach you. If you're interested in becoming a business loan broker, link in the description, $37. You can go ahead and get in and get the short, wealthy middleman masterclass, an introduction on all the different aspects of the programs available for business loan brokers, the different products that you can offer, and you get a little snippet. This is a limited time only wealthy middleman masterclass. The link is in the description, and I'll see you on the other side. Stupid stuff. So these are my predictions, though. That's the case. To wrap it up, Texas Chop Shop Cop Supreme Court ruled that the district court judge was not able to enforce a nationwide ban. Now, they can make that argument again. It goes back to the Fifth Circuit judge, and it can come back to the Supreme Court with them actually making a ruling if it's legal or not. That ruling has not been made. But again, there was two injunctions that were filed at the same time. The other one also by a district court judge with the other case that I just mentioned. So right now, we still don't know, okay? Bunch of flip-flopping. Hopefully you're catching up. Now, clearly, things have changed. Ever since Trump got into power, the sentiment in D.C. is completely different. All around the world, it's not just in D.C., okay? We got everybody getting their act together. You see what's going on in Palestine, okay? Putin and Ukraine, all of that crap, they next. They about to get their act. Everybody is about to get their act together, okay? Papa Trump is back, okay? All right? And I don't know. There's, I know that I've heard that there is a bill that was proposed by a lawmaker. Repeal Big Brother is the name of that bill. And what this bill is going to be focusing on is basically repealing this law and not making it a crime. This fencing, things that we have to do here. It was basically going to reverse it, in essence. But another option that we have is, Trump has been really happy with his little executive order pen, okay? Trump, if you watch it, I know Trump, you watch all the news. Maybe you're watching my videos. I don't know, okay? We need an executive order to stop all this fencing stuff. Go ahead, grab your little magic pen, sign that executive order. You've been, really, really pen happy with that executive order pen. So we need an executive order. I think that, in my personal opinion, I don't think there's a few things. Number one, I don't think this could, the Supreme Court, which is going to take time. I think there's arguments that have been scheduled or something like that in like March or April. This is going to take time. I think, for anybody that's in the sidelines worrying about if you need to file and you don't want to file, you don't need to file, and you got more than enough time because there's going to be a lot of legal jumbo that goes on. And something tells me as well, even if worst case scenario, which I don't believe is going to happen, they do find this ruling to be valid by the Supreme Court, they probably will reset the requirement date, which, they're going to probably set it back or something like that. You're not going to, they're not going to fine us or something like that. I just don't see that happening. But most importantly for me, I think that either Trump will sign an executive order or this bill is going to pass or Trump is not going to be really enforcing this. I don't know. But that's the news for today. I want to share my 2 cents on what's going on today because I don't want you guys to be confused about what the hell is going on with BOI, beneficial ownership BS going on with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network out there with the federal government. So that's a quick update for today. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one.